We had the sixth pick, obviously, and then 35. And I kind of joking with him, I said, I think you're going to go somewhere between 6 and 35. I don't know what's going to happen. We looked at where we had him on our list. I don't pay attention to the mock drafts at all. We can't. We got to do our jobs and hopefully do them well and kind of tune out the noise, so to speak. But we had him rated 6th on our draft list.
Okay, does that mean 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 went ahead of him?
Oh,
I mean, I presume
probably safe to think that, or close to it anyway, right?
Yeah, but if they had him, here's the question.
Well, because he mentioned, here's why. We know the first 2 picks everybody would have wanted, right? With Hughes and Kako.
Yep.
He mentioned that they had interest in Kirby Doc and Bowen Byram.
Yep.
So Alex Turcotte going 5. I think a lot of people had Alex Turcotte going 3rd overall. So I think that he's going to say it regardless because that's what you do say. But I think the 5 picks that went ahead of him, I think were generally the first 5 picks in the draft.
248-539-9797. Let's get to your phone calls. Paul in Chesterfield. Hi, Paul.
Hey, good morning, guys. How are you?
What's up,
Paul?
Hey, it's been a long time since I called, man. I'm really happy to be able to talk to you guys about this.
Thank you.
When listening to you and then I only caught bits and pieces of his interview, and from what I gather, I think that, and I guess anybody in any sport, whether it be the NBA, NFL, NHL, Major League Baseball, I think any of them, okay, any draft pick that you're going to get is an unproven commodity until they prove themselves, especially in the NHL, because even though the Devils got Hughes, okay, and Keiko was gone too right after that, are they proven commodities? We don't know. We don't know until they step on the ice, okay? At the point that they do this and they get in the NHL like this, everybody starts at 0, okay, and goes from there. So there's no way of knowing really how these guys are going to perform. Now, in saying that, whether the 6th pick, and I think that Steve Yzerman's got it right because he's been there, he's won championships, and I'm not going to doubt him only because I think that he knows that defense is something that they really need on this team and have needed for a while, okay? And I think the goal scoring is there, but it's something that can't be remedied later. And I guess that's my whole point, that if you start using or, building up your draft picks, with defensemen, okay, then sure, you're going to rely. You're not going to have to worry so much about on the blue line and where these. And yes, the guy is going to be a project. We all know that it's going to be a while before they get into the NHL. Okay, I mean until they step on the ice, I should say. All right, but and I guess that's another point that I think we need to give them time to see how they're going to develop. And it's
Paul,
like any player.
Paul, here's a question.
Yeah.
Was Yzerman a 10 as a hire? Like, did you think it was a 10 out of 10 when they hired Steve Yzerman?
Oh, absolutely.
Are you still at 10? Are you still at 10? You're still at 10?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, just making sure. And just to crystallize what our conversation is going to be about, you obviously, a lot of what you said is reasonable and makes sense. It does. You can't. Let's face facts. Nobody knows.
Well,
nobody knows.
NHL, Major League Baseball, you're drafting 18-year-olds. In the NHL, you're really drafting 18-year-olds. In baseball, you're going alternating between drafting a high school kid and drafting a college kid. In the NBA, it's all college kids and some Europeans, right?
Yep.
The NHL is nothing but 18-year-olds. It is a complete crapshoot. So, yeah, you do have to preach patience with this. You're going to see what you like. You find attributes of players that you really like. And for the Red Wings, they like size and they like tenacity. It seemed like that was a theme there, that they wanted guys that were committed to playing. They weren't just super talented guys, but guys that had a lot of heart and a lot of grit. That's a good thing, because I'll take a whole team of Tyler Bertuzzi's. I feel like that's what Tyler Bertuzzi is. He's all heart and grit. I love that guy. And there's a word on a lot of these players that's exactly what they are. So I'm okay with it.
248-539-9797. John, you're on 97.1 The Ticket. Hi, John.
Hey, guys. Good morning to you.
What's up?
Hey, listen, this year's draft was influenced by last year's draft. When they drafted Velino and Zadina to go along with what they have now, Anthony, Larkin, and Mantha, that's why they went defense. It was illogical, in my opinion.
Well, I mean, they have a need for defense on the big club right now, but these guys aren't going to be playing on the big club for a couple of years.
Well, I understand that, but you got to start somewhere, don't you?
Well, sure, you do. And
I mean, Velino and the other guy, as far as I'm concerned, they should bring them up this year and see what they can do. If they're as good as what we were led to believe, bring them up. But anyway, that's my opinion.
John, are you still 10 out of 10 on Yzerman?
Of course. How could you not be? I mean, look at his track record with Tampa Bay. Look at what he did for us while he was a player. Definitely. Until he proves otherwise, heck yes.
Thank you.
Same thing that goes with Patricia and the Lions. Sorry to throw that one in.
Oh, well, it sounds to me like you are always in. I won't judge until I see it.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm not going to be a negative Nelly. I see these guys on sports radio, and as soon as the draft is made, they're knocking them. Do they really know? These guys calling up people on their opinions in the newspaper, on the comments. Do they really know? Do they see these guys? I don't. So I got to trust Yzerman.
248-539-9797. Bill is next. Hi, Bill.
Hey, how are you doing?
What's
Bill.
What's up? What you think would be the comments if Holland had made these picks?
People kill him.
People would be very upset.
I know. I'm still good for Holland, but just wanted to know your comments if he made these picks.
If Holland made these picks today, there'd be 10 lines lit with people wanting him fired.
Yeah.
I fully believe that. Now, Yzerman deserves the benefit of the doubt for sure. And in Holland's case, there were people that were plenty of detractors. So it's understandable. It's human nature. Some people have earned the benefit of the doubt, and others have lost it. And in Holland's case, I think in a lot of people's eyes, he had lost it.
He's still a hell of a GM.
Where are you? What'd you say?
He's a hell of a GM, he said.
Oh, I thought you said horrible GM.
No, great GM.
Bill, are you still at a 10 out of 10 with Yzerman?
Nah. He's got to learn some stuff. I mean, he's still good. I mean, he learned from Holland. There was some of he's taken some of Holland's stuff and put it into what he's doing.
So if you're not at a 10 out of 10.
Well, he wasn't a 10 out of 10 to begin with, were you?
No.
Okay.
But I still think he can do it.
Thank you for the phone call. We'll get to our Champ and Chump nominations. Hear more of what Steve Yzerman had to say this morning. I'm with Jamie and Stoney. That coming up at 10:31. 97.1 The Ticket.